Tubbs, a bit of a weird day at the office today, but a successful one in the end.
Oh, yeah, it looks comfortable in the end, doesn't it? But it certainly wasn't that. But pleased that we defended a lot better. They scored a couple of soft tries later on, but that might have been a little bit fatigue, obviously down to 12 men for, 65 minutes, so 60 minutes or so. So, yeah, just tough it out. We know what we're going to be because they're desperate. And just relieved to get the job done.
How tough is it when we do go down to 12 men? I know V's going to come in with big tackles, and it's a tough one really for him, isn't it? Yeah,
again, I haven't looked into too much detail on it. I'll have a look at it when I get a chance. But yeah, it's tough. Again, we scored in the first set, didn't we? Which always worries me, that. And I thought, here we go again. But yeah, it was good to manage it. And look, to loss a nine that's has been a big part of the season so far. Going off, it rattled us a bit, and we decided not to put Jack straight on. We got the half-backs, and it worked, and we got the job done. And we just asked for the winning mentality, and I thought we got that today. We had certainly his attitude towards defence was hell of a lot better.
With what happened with V, obviously you knew that a big stint would be needed for Jack Hansen when he came on. How impressed were you with him? Because he seems to.
There's Jack in a box, isn't he? Jack in a box.
Very good.
There's a Jack in a box. Yeah, well, we'd only used one sub up to half time, so I kept it in the bank. So we got 7 for the second half, especially when Fee got sent off. So we had, we didn't have to rush on with Jack. We got the half backs to manage the game, and then when we threw Jack on, it caused him some problems because he's quick, isn't he? And he's got good feet. He's a bit of a dancer. So yeah, it was good. And I thought there was some strong performance by plenty of people today.
And midway through the second half, I think Titus got hit with a big shot. It knocked on, and they had a full set pretty much on our 30 metre. We managed to keep them out. It's how big is it when in those sort of moments that we kind of keep teams at bay, I guess.
Talk about it a little bit, we're making mistakes, we're giving penalty when there's usually a try, and it doesn't have to be. This is when you've got to man up, front up, and actually, try and force an error, get a bit aggressive. Don't lose your composure, but get aggressive with a bit of intent and try and knock it out. So we got a bit rattled there when they knocked out, but we composed ourselves, we got after them, we did enough just to stop them getting over the line, which was the important thing, because it'd have been easy to roll over.
Mr. Anthony Thackeray now on 251 career tries. Just how can you sum him up here? It's certainly one of your better signings in recent years.
Do you think he's lost any pace? I've just said to him, are you losing that little bit of pace there? He said, still got there. He does what he does, doesn't he? He scores tries, and there's not many people can say they've scored 251. And he's still going, don't forget, he's still got another 9 games at least, so another 10 or 12 games hopefully. So how many will he end up with? Because a special player that can do special things, and by his own admissions, he knows he ain't firing on all cylinders yet, but he's still scoring tries, and them tries today were important.
Fans all know Chris Wellham today, but bringing James Glover in. How happy were you with Glover's performance, but also what's the synopsis on Wellham as well?
Well, Chris, look, it's a strange one with Chris because he played the full 80 minutes last week, felt nothing, got up Monday morning, wow, blown up and he can't move it, It's easing up, it's getting a little bit better day by day, but he was nowhere near being able to play today. And luckily the deal was done through the week with Glover, wasn't it? York approached us about taking the swap with Bassey going that way and Glover coming here, and we said, yeah, I think it'd be good for us. So delighted to him. He's a good bloke. He can play. I was seeing a bit of it today. I thought defensively we were tough at times. He's still just a little bit off. He hasn't played for a week or two, so just a little bit off on some of his things. But he's dangerous. He's got ability. He's got skill, and he can run some hard lines, and he can defend. So I'm delighted that we brought him back. We didn't want to lose him in the first place, did we?
And moving on to a team he knows so well, York, next week. We talk all the time about consistency. It's something that we've not really got in the past couple of months. now would be a good time to get some.
I wish. Look, we're going into that the final third, 9 games. We spoke about that last week, about getting this one put to bed, and then we can reset ourselves and focus on the last 9 games. We play York, who are finding a bit of form now. They've had a good win today. They've got some of the better players back that were injured, so they're a different kettle of fish now to what people's thinking of them. You know, and they're still playing in the semi-final of the 1895 with a chance to play Rugby, so they've got plenty to play for of York, and some of these players are good players, so it's going to be a tough ask for us, but we must go with confidence. Look, I don't think today, offensive, I don't think we're great. You know, we scored 36 points, but clunky, you know, and I don't think we've got the rhythm going right at the moment. We need to find that, but it's all hands on deck, and you know, a couple of injuries today. Tyler came off with a bit of a knee concern, so we'll have to see how that goes this week. So it's pulling people back in, getting them all refocused. Alafi, see what happens with him, you know. You know, we'll be looking at where we're at on Tuesday, but tough week, and then we've got a week off. When I say we've got a week off, we're at a game. We'll be, you know, we're working through the week, but I've just said to him there, if we work hard this week and we have a good performance and a good result next weekend, I'll look after you the week after. If not, don't ask.